Okay, day 2. The honey room, very quiet today. It was just a beehive of activity yesterday. We harvested 18 frames from one hive. It had 4 supers on it. We was taking the supers out, it started raining, and we called it. But our extractor here holds 18 frames. So we had one load. My Man Lake extractor, I'm not real pleased with it in a sense. If you look, it's mounted on a pallet, and I have these weights on it. I've got 200 pounds of sand on that thing because it does this number if there's not a super amount of weight on it. So, but at the time I bought it in the spring, didn't use it till the fall. It was already, whatever, I needed it. I didn't send it back. If you get a extractor, spin your barrel, your cage, whatever you call it, and make sure it spins true, because if it doesn't, you get a lot of honey in there, it'll jump all over the floor. I want to send a shout out to my buddy Lee over in Alabama. He has had a great year with his bees. He's worked real hard. He harvested yesterday. He too got 5 gallons of honey. So, there's Lee. In this video, you're going to see a multitude of people that's out here helping. Diana and Ferris, they was in last year's harvesting. They really like to do it. Ferris is the best decapper I've ever seen for my life. She has the touch. We're thinking about doing an LLC and renting her out. I don't know. We'll just have to. There's a lot of stuff involved with that. And my friend Heather came by. She came by to get tomatoes for her mother, but I said, well, come on down and see how we process our honey. And she was very impressed with it as well. I've known Heather for years. So now we are,
well, you left out some folks.
Well, they are already mentioned in the previous videos, aren't they? You got John, and then Kathy, his mother, and then Amelia, and the other young lady's name?
Alyssa.
Alyssa, I'm sorry, but I thought they were already mentioned in a previous video, but just in case, we're giving them credits once again. So now today what we're getting ready to do is fill some honey jars. This is our cappings. My buddy Tommy is going to use these cappings in his soap making processes. So this is what we're doing. We're straining the cappings. So we've got over 5 gallons of honey here because, you know, there's 5 gallons here roughly, and that 5 gallon bucket is up to there. So we've got 5 gallons of honey. So the best harvest we've ever had from one hive ever. I took great care in watching Cayman Reynolds, and his secret to production of honey is when your bees have 2/3 of their frames with bee coverage. Not necessarily being capped brood and all, you just gotta have enough bees in your hive to cover 2/3 of your frames. At that time, it's time for more space. So what you do, you add another box, whether that be the big deeps or the shallow or the mediums for the honey. And what you do with the big deeps, because you gotta grow bees. Without bees, they can't make honey. When you get, and I think I did a video on this about the way to add more space to your hive, but it works. So all this is because I watched Cayman Reynolds and implemented his ideas. So go back in our videos and you'll see something about it, or we'll make a link or something like it. So now then, these are purchased through Amazon. Matter of fact, yesterday evening after this biblical harvest we got figuring we didn't have enough of these things. And so my bride, Christy, the one holding the camera right now, she got on the interweb and ordered some more. Yesterday evening, we got it this morning, get ready to go to church. At 7:45, they're sitting on the front porch. So there you have it. But I think it's like 18 bucks for what, 12 of them or something like that. So, yeah. And they're squeezable. Everybody likes them, you know, so everything works real good.
And they come with lids.
Yeah.
They come with the lids.
And the lid has a seal in it. I don't know if you can see that little white spot in there, but when you screw that thing down, it seals it up. I mean, it makes it a real nice process. And of course, she's gone on some website, and she's got a label that we stick on them, stuff like that.
Yeah, I make those ourselves. Here's I just want to show them what it looks like. But I can put a link.
We've used these for 3 years now. My buddy Lee in Alabama, he used the same thing last year. I don't know if it's what he used this year. I hadn't talked to him about that. But bless his heart, he come over here 2 years ago to use our extractor. I don't think he did it last year, or was it last? Anyway, so he liked mine so much, whatever the correct enunciation is there. He ordered him one and got it delivered like 2 weeks ago. Well, it came without legs. I'm sorry, Lee, if you're watching this. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. But being the resourceful man that he is, he put it up on a table and just kept on trucking, but they can't find his legs. Where there's a will, there's a way. I guess he's got the Lieutenant Dan of honey extractors. RR. All right, so this is honey. This is the honey gate. Of course not, we're like that. Now this is just so we don't waste a lot of honey, because this stuff is liquid gold. And you control your flow with your little honey gate here. You can adjust the screw so it stays, tight and it don't bulge out around the sides. And just remember, folks, this is not when you want to get in a big hurry. You don't want to have a bunch of glooping out and stuff like that. You want this to be a very controlled process, because like I said, this stuff is liquid gold. You sell honey by the pound. And we're selling this right here. This is a 1 pound jar. It'll hold a pound of honey. We've weighed it. And so we should use about 60 of these. See, look here, it's coming out on the side up here now. I didn't want to do that. About 60 of these things today. Well, look there. I didn't anticipate that happening this soon. But you need a rag just in case this does just in case this does happen.
If you close it a little bit, did that work?
Sometimes. And my old shaky hands here start getting close to the top, and you start slowing her down. Boom. Now, if I had that rag that we had brought with us, that's laying over there on the counter, I'm sure. All right, so we've got one filled. You wipe it off, because you are going to have some spillage. There's no way to keep from it.
And that's typically my job.
Yeah. And you take his cap, screw it on there nice and tight, and see, when you take the cap off, look here, it's all sealed up, just like you bought it at Buc-ee's. I should have my Buc-ee shirt on, but I don't. I have my Goat Father shirt on. This was a gift from my daughter for Father's Day. So there you have it. That's the end of a season of toil and trial.
I need to get the labels so we can show
Well, you can see the bubbles and stuff in it. At least I can.
Yeah.
But it's pretty. So that's the end of our harvesting for this video. We've got more frames to take. We probably won't take any more from that big hive. We've left 2 supers full on it. Because I had always read that you should leave about 50 to 60 pounds of honey here in our region of Georgia. Well, 2 boxes, I mean 2 supers, that's about 60 pounds. So we're probably gonna leave those 2 supers on there just so those bees have plenty of resources. So like our videos, subscribe to our channel, Eubanks Family Homestead. We're hobby homesteading and beekeeping and sweating in the 900-degree temperature, and learning that yes, you don't want to deal with honeybees when it's raining, especially if the hive is 5 foot tall. Y'all come see us.